So the main things I want to show at the beginning, this help center is going to be your guy's best friend at the beginning. This is going to put rocket fuel into getting you started. So when you click on the help center, guys, you're going to go in. We've built what's called our quick start guide. This will be your first step. You guys will absolutely, you'll love how this has been set up for you guys. So we made it really simple to go in. You can click on the quick start guide, and it's going to show you all of, and we do like 30-second to 2-minute videos for every single thing you're gonna need to do to get started to do your first design in the platform. I'll dig in on the demo so you guys can see how to do a first design. I'll show that and answer questions for you. But definitely become friendly in here. So the other thing too, guys, this is really powerful. Every single day at 2 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Eastern, we do a training call. You can get on and jump on. I recommend even jumping on for 10 minutes, to see who's on the call, because we've got some unbelievable trainers that are showing you how they're closing deals within the platform, that they're coming in every day. So when you go in, take a look, guys. We make it really simple to jump in. It's on a Zoom call. You can go to this link, clean.tech/tips. You guys can jump in any day. You've got full access in there. And then the other cool thing is we've got some of the really amazing past presentations as well. We post in here. So if there's anything you guys are looking for or trying to become a power user early, go into the recordings and take a look. I'll show you guys a couple other things in here too. Other things too you're going to find is we cover about 90% of the U.S. through our AI machine learning, what I'm about to show you guys. But there is going to be certain rural areas or, outside kind of fringe of suburban areas that we can't stitch together the 3D mapping on that. So we're going to have a human that is going to do those designs. We coach you through that right in the help center, guys. So jump in, get familiar. There's really short, cool videos, make it really simple for you guys to jump in and learn. All that's in all this is in the help center in here. So let's go back. I'm going to show you guys a couple more things. Another really cool one, guys, I think you'll love the sales tips over here. We've got just incredible people using the platform that are actually sharing how they're selling deals too. And so jump in here. There's some really cool, we're spending a lot of time. We've got 2 or 3 people now building out content in this help center. So you guys can go in daily or whenever you want, and you're going to find a ton more information in here. So wanted to start you out there. The other really important tip is going to be the chat. The chat is where you're gonna love this, guys. So when you go into the chat, we've got, normally there's like 3 to 5 people in there just answering your questions. Guys, if there's anything you're missing, let us know in the chat. Normally they're going to direct you into the video right in the help center, or they're going to be able to answer it. If you can't find something in the app, go into the chat box, ask your question right there, even introduce yourself. The guys love it. Just give a little bit of your background. Our team's reading those messages. We've built this platform for our sales teams. And so, you guys are helping us build the product roadmap. Get in there. If you see things that you're wanting in the platform, that's going to make it easier for you to close deals. Absolutely jump in there. You're going to have access into the platform then, and you're going to be able to start managing your projects then. Now, everything starts on the mobile. So you're going to have to be in your iPad or iPhone and do the design in that. And give me a couple minutes and I'll jump in there and show you how that design works. You always start within the iPhone, iPad on the design elements. Now, I am going to give you a heads up. A lot of people ask us, when are you going to be on Android? I'll tell you this, it's actually moving toward the browser is what you're going to see. Our software team is working on almost everything you're able to do in iPad, iPhone. Eventually, you're going to be able to do in the browser. So just to give you a heads up, but for now, we're in iOS world. So, but when you do a design, you're going to be able to now track your projects directly in your dashboard. And so you'll be able to go in and take a look at all of your projects that are in there. So we'll just go in. Let me show you. I'm just in a demo account right now. But you now, after you design it on your mobile, you can go in and you're able to look at your projects, make some adjustments, look at the designs. All this is in the browser. It's a great way to show the customer some, what their system looks like. The other cool part, guys, always make sure you add the homeowner's information in there. And once you add the homeowner's information, you've got a proposal link right here. So that becomes your proposal right in the app. So we make it really simple. This is also on the browser-based side. So you've got all that information in there. You'll also be able to look at your deals when you sell contracts. You guys are going to love it. When you sell contracts, we've just introduced, we call it the tracker in there. You guys can now, from your contract through permission to operate, you've got a full view at the entire construction schedule in our back end. So we're really excited. That's a brand new feature. Guys, I've been in software for a really long time. This team is so awesome to work with. Like, it used to take us months working with our programmers, to put together our product roadmap. This team is turning these around in days and weeks, like just massive projects, including this new tracker that you guys are going to see. All of that's in there. So you'll also be able to look at your user and your team. All of that's in the platform. So, get really familiar with your browser. So let's go ahead and jump in. You're going to have the Clean Tech apps. You're going to go into the App Store. You're going to download Clean.tech right in your app, and you're going to launch in here. I'm in a demo account right now and show you guys what that looks like. So you're going to go in. We make it really simple, guys. This is where anybody that's been in solar for a while, when they see this first experience, they say that is unbelievable. And I still it's still amazing to me, watching how this thing keeps getting smarter and smarter. But go in and type in an address. You're able to now go in, and the AI, we call our AI Ellie. The AI is the machine learning. Ellie's going to do your design. Ellie's going to tell you what she thinks the best design is at the beginning, and watch what happens. So I entered in the address. You go into that box in the bottom, enter in the address, and you can see the neighborhoods are going to pop up across there, and you're going to see opaque pins in all of the rooftops. Now, the blue ones are the ones I've already done an early design on, but you can go ahead and type. You can also press on any one of those roofs, and Ellie can start putting those designs together for you. But let me show you this. I'm actually in my office. I'm going to stand up, and I want to show you what happens. So when you go in, click on that roof, and you see Ellie puts together a first plan. She does an unbelievable job on a lot of these roofs, and there's some complex ones that Ellie's learning every single day how to design. So Ellie's doing that first generation design on that in the app, but now you take control, and I'll show you how that works. Ellie's also going in, and you'll see I clicked on where it says $241. Ellie's predicting what their usage is. Now, Ellie also knows, based on that zip code, she knows you're in PG&E. We've got a residential rate tariff baked in. However, you can go in. We've got all the rate tariffs right there. So I know a lot of you like to go in and like to confirm. They might be on a time of use schedule. You can make those updates right in the app. We make it really, really simple. The other thing Ellie's predicting is their consumption as well. So, but, and you'll see it's based on the roof. Ellie's guessing, in fact, but does a pretty good job most of the time on how much kWh they're using per year. However, you can take control on that as well. When you click on it, you can make updates in there. So let's go ahead and let's just do 11. So every time you hit save, then Ellie's recalculating all of this. Now, the other thing that you guys might want to see, you might be a little more advanced on the design side and solar side, and you've worked in utility bills for a while. You also have the ability to go in on that override, that average electricity cost, and make a change to that override. So you might say, you know what, they're actually paying 23 cents. You did the calculations, like, I'm more confident going in at 23 cents. You can do that override in there. You also have the ability to go in on the post rate tariff as well. So if you know they're moving to a time of use after the solar project, you can make that update in there. So every time you make that update, Ellie's rebuilding the plans. All that's in. So let's go ahead in, guys. I'm going to show you the 3D view. So this is the exciting part. This is what our team's been working on in stealth mode for 3 years. You'll see up there on the right-hand side, it says 3D. I'm going to stand up. I'm in my office right now. So when you click on 3D, watch what happens. You find a flat surface, right? All right, so you find a flat surface. Watch what happens. Place home on surface. Click on that button. We're putting together a 3D augmented reality view of this neighborhood. So the entire neighborhood, you could be in a Starbucks on a table. I'm on my office floor right now. You could be outside and you're able to show the homeowner their neighborhood directly on this 3D view. You can spin it in, spin it out. You can look at the shade report. All of that's baked into the platform. You guys have full access in here. So watch what happens when you scroll in. You can actually, I'm going to walk around my office and show you. You can actually do a bird's eye view. You can spin around the office and take a look at the different size of it. Also up there in the top right-hand corner, you have a solar insulation map right there. So you know the bright yellow is where you're going to want to design the system. When you scroll click on the roof, you now have control to add panels, take panels off right there. Hang on one second. Let me go back in here. Let's do this one more time. I hit the button too many times. Let's build that again right now. So when you go in, let's take a look. I'm going to take some modules off the roof, guys, so you can see what that looks like. So you can go into any roof then, and you can make the adjustments directly in the app, in the platform. So I scroll in. I'm at 104% right now. Homeowner wants to go get us closer to 90% based on that usage. So let's just take 2 modules off. Take a look what Ellie now is rebuilding the plan. You can see we're at 95% perfect. It's a 6.1 kW right there. All right. So we go in, guys. You can look right here. That's the design the homeowner wants, likes all of that. So let's go back in. So now now we're going to start looking at the, hang on a second. There we go. All right. So now we're going to go in and let's look at the finance, guys. So the finance is based on zip code. So let's go in. When you click on that up in the left-hand corner, you see that picture of that person standing in front of the house. Now you've got access to go in and make your adjustments on finance. So if you look right there where it says financing, go across. Right now it says NEM 4.9, 20-year loan. Let's click on that. This is where you're going to be able to go in and make your adjustments now on that. So let's just say, you've got a homeowner that wants to do a cash deal. Hey, they're out there, guys. Hit on that. You can calculate it right there. So that just updated all the numbers directly in the platform. So let's go back in. Let's go look at the loan products. So I know I'm in a zip code. I'm in California right now. I can hit the loan. I'm on loan. Based on this zip code right now, you've got access to Dividend. I know a lot of you guys are familiar with Dividend. NEM, Mortgage Solutions Financial. That's a refi product. And then Easy Solar Loan. There's no dealer fee on Easy Solar Loan. So every homeowner is going to be different. You will be seeing Loan Pal in here as well very, very, very soon. In fact, send a note up in the chat box, guys. If you do want to know what day, you can send a note up there. If you don't see it by tomorrow, let our team know when do you have Loan Pal, and they're going to give you an update in the chat box. So let's just go ahead and stick with NEM right now. I'm going to go with let's go ahead and look. When you click on the name of the products that NEM has available in the zip code, you can see they've got a 12-month no payment, and they've got 25 years at 3.99. This is brand new as well. And so I'm going to calculate that in. So I hit calculate, and there we go. So I've got the numbers. The dealer fees are already baked in now. I'm still at a 6.1 kW. Now, guys, when you scroll down to the bottom, this is where you take control. All right, so you're going to hit update commission. This is where you guys now have the ability. This is your commission slider. You guys are in control of this. And so you're going to log in. You're going to see the baseline. The red line number is going to be baked into this. So you can go in. Right now, we've defaulted at 20 cents a watt. However, you can go in now and you could scroll it up, scroll it down. So I know a lot of you guys are in some markets like California. I'm just going to put, let's just put 50 cents in for right now. There we go. All right. So you got 50 cents in there. I see a $3,000 commission. You guys know exactly what you're making on the deal. Hit save. Ellie now is baking that into the contract right now. So all of that information is baked in. So you guys can go in, you see your commissions right there. That updated the numbers. Right now I'm at $3.18 a watt. And you guys know your homeowners, you know who you're selling, you know what you can make on that deal. So all of that's baked into the platform. All right, so we got Inium in there, 12-month no payment. I'm going to go back to the home screen. I've got now a big trick, guys. Make sure always to add the homeowner's information. So you see in that blue at the bottom that says review agreement, sign up. Click on that. Make sure you've got the homeowner's information in there. We got the homeowner's information in. Now what you're able to do is up in that top right corner, guys, hit the generate proposal. You'll see generate proposal, and bam, here you go, guys. Here's the full proposal of the site right here. So we've got all of that baked in. It's all on the iPad right now. You can go in, show the homeowner all this information about the site. Here's the financing, Inium. You can see we're at $19,372. They've got the 26% investment tax credit, no dollars down at payment. Remember, that is 12 months, no payments. Your homeowners are going to absolutely love that. So you're able to scroll down. You also can give them access if they wanted to view the your quote in their app. They can do that as well. You can see the consumption. You guys have control of the KWH, so you can make the adjustments if you need to. We went with a premium module on this one as well, so you guys can see the black on black, the black panel on there showing a 94% offset, 20 modules. We got the warranties and contract information in here, and environmental benefits. And then they scroll down to the bottom, and there you go, signed agreement right there. So that takes them right into a DocuSign agreement for the homeowner. We make it really simple for you guys to take the client through the project, get them signed, and we become your back office. I'm going to show you one more thing in here that I missed on the help center, that this is probably going to be the most exciting part, especially over the next couple weeks. You're going to see a lot of updates in here. The finance tab. When you go down to the help center, scroll down, go to the financing, and this is the really cool stuff, guys. Like, we are getting some of the top finance, third-party finance in the industry into our platform. And June is going to be a massive month for us. In fact, we were approved with LoanPal. And so our team is working overtime to get LoanPal integrated into the platform. It's not even in here yet. You won't even see it yet, but you're about to. So we're really excited about LoanPal. The other one, and I know a lot of you guys are in California. I heard Florida. Within the next 2 weeks, we're also going to have PACE Funding Group baked in, fully baked in. We're doing a lot of work right now on that integration of PACE Funding Group into the Clean Tech platform. You guys are going to have full access in there. We'll be adding also a lot of tutorials, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that those are coming in, and you can go in as well. We update this every single week. This is the existing finance available, and this is live updates. So when anything changes, this is where you guys can see it, the changes in that. I'm actually in an admin account. But you guys will see the form that pops up. And so you're able to go in now, guys, and look real time on what the Loom is messing my screen up, but I'm not sure if you guys can see that. But anyhow, there we go. So you guys can go in then and review exactly, if you're looking to parachute into Texas or Florida, or you want to sell in Michigan or Missouri, absolutely go in and check out what finance is available. We've got Easy Solar Loan in all 50 states right now. That's a aggregation of credit unions. There's no dealer fees. A lot of our reps love it. They've got a 21 year at 4.7%, and there's no dealer fees. You guys will see all that in the app. The other big one, guys, that's become really popular in our platform is Inium. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but they've got a product that right now we've got California and Texas baked in. to the platform right now, but we're rolling out several more states coming up here, including Michigan and Florida. You'll start seeing Inium in those states. We'll have several more states in June that are approved for Inium. But the great part about Inium right now, they've got a 12 months with no interest and no payment for the homeowner. And so a lot of our reps, if you're in California, definitely start looking at Inium on some of your deals. If you got a homeowner that they don't want to make a payment for 12 months, look at Inium. It's a deal. I wish we would have had it 10 years ago, guys. I'd have loved selling that product, but that's what's really exciting about the industry right now, that there's so much evolution on the finance side, and you guys are in the front row seat as we add the next generation of these finance offers. So,
yeah, this is Bob. I reached out to I have a realtor's license, and I reached out to a couple organizations already, and I mean they're excited to be able to have each one of their agents have this capability. It's basically an extra tool in their back pocket. So they're dealing with some clients that are, fairly sophisticated clients where they say, hey, I want a house and I only want to look at a house that has solar. It's just the way they are. They also drive an electric car or have a couple electric cars. So they're really into the clean thing. Yeah. But then they show up at a house that is just absolutely fantastic that the realtor wanted to show them, and it doesn't have solar on there. So the agent was able to put together, a proposal for them. Say, this is what this will look like. This is what it's going to cost. If you want this house instead. So it really empowers the realtor to take them to another level, and really helps them close more deals and open up the houses. As far as how many opportunities there are for one particular client, because some clients they don't care about solar. Some it's very important to them that they have that. They like the idea that they don't have an electrical payment. So I mean this right here gives kind of like the average Joe the ability to kind of participate and look very professional.
Man, you nailed it, Bob. It's the first time user. This has been built for the first time user, and that's always been his vision. He wants this to be as simple as, when you take your iPhone out of the box, you don't read an instruction manual anymore. It's intuitive, and it's going to take a little bit to get set up. You're going to have a little bit of knowledge. You're going to, be able to understand how to use, an iPad or an iPhone now. But other than that, it's taken the cat out. The parts that a lot of us have had to learn the really hard way, and we had to go invest in a lot of knowledge and learn tilt and azimuth and understand shading. That's what the AI is doing now. And so that's the goal, and it's going to get smarter, guys. I mean, you're in a really, really cool time in our product innovation roadmap right now. You're about to see a lot of new updates, especially on the financial side. Getting LoanPal in this platform, it's huge for us, and it's very difficult on platforms like ours, to get as many finance groups as we have been able to already. And we're still early in our cycles, but we're in our hockey stick right now. It's growing rapidly. It's an all-star team, that's come together. A lot of people have a lot of experience in solar. And energy overall. And so you'll see our team growing, and definitely go into the chat channel and meet some of these guys, we'll be supporting you, and the finance team's in there. The customer success, they're in there. And so, just get familiar in the platform. I'm telling you, it's not going to take long. We're watching sales reps, that same afternoon they were trained, they're closing their first deal. And it's very smooth, and it's saving the customer money, and it's driving down some soft costs then as well. So we're getting top installers across the nation. They're beating on our door to come in now, and they're helping us drive down a lot of the soft costs, on this. We've brought in one of the head guys, one of the founders of CED Green Tech, one of the largest electrical supply groups in the nation. He's come on to head up our supply. And so it's exciting what's happening. You guys are in a great part of the journey, but we're only as good as our sales team. So, if there's anything we're missing, guys, go up in that chat box, let us know. Our guys will reach back out to you. Our average return, is like 3 minutes or less, on answering questions. So, I think you'll see. I mean, we've built this for the next generation sales teams, and I really appreciate John giving us this opportunity, and we'll prove out to you guys that you've found the right home on the platform.
Yeah, this is Bob. So I had one where I did a proposal. I put a proposal together, and it did say that they were in PG&E territory, but they really weren't. They were in SMUD. So it was not a problem for me to change to Sacramento Municipal District. So okay. I was able to do that.
Okay.
That was pretty ezy. But I did have the actual usage for the year and how much money that they had cost for the electricity.
Yep.
I was having a little difficulty in updating the price. The KWH was no problem.
Yep.
It was just trying to update the monthly. So I was struggling a little bit with that. I was wondering, do you have to go in and actually put in each month for the 12 months, or do you put in the average?
Yeah, it's each month then is how you're doing it. And then the other thing too, if you are having issue on the rate tariff, this is a fairly new feature in our platform. Right. Being able to update with the average electricity cost. You have an override. We didn't have that till very recent. And so just so you know, you might, if you do see the numbers just don't seem like they're matching up or they're high or low, I would definitely play with the tariff override then as well.
Right. Well, but I was really amazed because I think the system came in and said it was your system predicted that this customer used like 11,030 kilowatts, and my actual calculation was 10,993. So you guys are extremely close.
Yeah, it's amazing. This machine learning, I could tell you, like a couple years ago, I mean, I'm a software guy. I didn't realize the power of AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. But literally every single time you're inputting, Ellie's learning, and especially it almost gets eerie when you start seeing some of the designs that are in the platform. I mean, Ellie goes in and you look at that and you start figuring out, what could that design look like? Ellie's figuring it out already. Ellie's giving you a really good start. And that's the cool thing is it's just getting smarter and smarter. I mean, we're going to have the human element always, your creativity and design, but that's the thing, as we grow, as we have, all the sales teams that are doing the design work in there, it's going to get smarter and smarter now. Cool.
Yeah.
Any other questions, guys? Yeah, definitely. And I recommend, as you grow your team, we're seeing great success with roofing contractors coming in under your brand, HVAC, realtors. That's the exciting part about where this is going is that, you don't have to go in and, I've worked with a lot of roofers over the years. I'm sure some of you guys have. And the challenge of working with them has been that, it's very complex, to go out there and be able to empower them, and how they're able to design these systems and build referral programs, affiliate programs. And so that's what we've solved. We've made it a one step, very simple to get in, and we're only as good as our sales teams. And so, we're empowering you guys to go out there and be able to, sell as many deals as you can. And we're seeing the most success from the remote sales teams. A lot of them are using Loom, LOOM.com. I don't know if you guys have explored that yet, but they're doing unbelievable presentations and recordings, of their clean tech presentations and closing deals, remotely or on Zoom. And so, that's what we're really excited about is just the innovation happening from the remote sales teams now. John, any questions so far?
No, you did a fabulous job there, Jason.
Thank you. All right.
Rocket Solar.